All right, so let us get right to it. We're going to be talking about forms of businesses in this session. What are the common ways that you can model a business in such a way that you stand a chance of becoming profitable, in such a way that you stand a chance of building a sustainable business? This is very important. And I think right at the get go, one of the key things is to ask yourself what motivates you to start and run a business. What is your inherent motivation? It is interesting that some time ago I saw a statistic that showed that the top 10 countries were entrepreneurial in nature, especially in the sense of small and medium enterprises where people needed to just set up their own businesses, run those businesses as profitably as possible, and then succeed. That most of these countries were in sub Saharan Africa. Sub-Saharan Africa, aside the northern part of Africa, everything down is mostly sub-Saharan Africa, and this came as a surprise. But then when we dug in deep into what this data was saying, we discovered that it was not, there was no surprise with it at all. The reason why more countries that were entrepreneurial in nature, SME in nature, small and medium enterprises, were in sub-Saharan Africa is because most of the governments cannot provide for the basic things that people need to run their lives. So because public transportation is failing, people buy buses and they put it on the streets. Because security is failing, people set up ad hoc security outfits. Because water is failing, portable water into the houses, people's houses is failing, people set up borehole companies. Because electricity is failing, people set up solar businesses or sales of generator businesses or sales of petrol or diesel or whatever form. So you see, this is the reason why we have more SMEs in sub-Saharan Africa than in the Western world, for example, where electricity is provided for, where water is provided for, where public transportation works, where security works. So that was an interesting thought. That was an interesting reality to find out.